So whenever we have a new client join the gym or someone who's progressing into some individual programming, something that's specific towards their goals and their needs, we do a series of assessments, one of them being an upper body strength assessment. And we wanted to go over that now, explain why we do it, and give a brief overview of how to do it. You can do this yourself to see how you're balanced in your upper body strength. This might help you from a performance standpoint, it might help you from a sustainability standpoint or a health standpoint. We'll touch on those at the end. The first movement we perform is a dumbbell upright row. So we use one dumbbell and we perform an upright row with 33% of our body weight, approximately. So if you weigh 180 pounds, you use a 60-pound dumbbell. If you weigh 120 pounds, you use a 40-pound dumbbell. You're going to do that for both your right arm and your left arm. We do this to see how many repetitions we can accumulate with good positioning. So once we can no longer move well, if we start to shrug up or stop here, that rep doesn't count, and we mark our number of reps. So let's say we have on our left side and our right side, we've done 10 and 7 on the dumbbell upright row. The next movement we're going to progress to is the dumbbell strict press, one arm at a time. We'll start standing, we're going to press up, down, perform a max number of reps on the right arm, a max number of reps on the left arm with the same dumbbell. So again, 33% of our body weight. And we'll mark down the number of completed reps. So for our example, we'll say 15 on the left and 6 on the right. The last movement we perform is the strict pull-up. If you don't have strict pull-ups, we can perform a variation with a dumbbell row. We're not going to go over the dumbbell row right now. With a strict pull-up, we start in that extended position, chin over the bar, controlled back to the start. Once you can no longer perform reps, then we count the set as done. So let's say in this example, the number is 10. What we're looking for is approximately the same number of reps per movement. You can look and see in this example, the numbers are all over the place. What does that tell us? It tells us this person's right side might be weaker than their left side, or I should say it is weaker than the left side. It could be because of an injury, or it could be because they've always worked with a barbell and favored one side over the other. We can also see that on the left side, their upright row is weaker than their press. So I should say upright row is weaker than their press on the left side. So this is going to help us say what we want to do with our program. For this person, we're going to do a lot of single arm work. We're going to make one arm stronger, to make the right arm stronger to catch up with the left arm. If we were working with a barbell, we could stay away from that. That wouldn't allow us to remedy that. We also here are going to focus on making sure that that left arm upright row gets stronger, that pulling motion gets stronger to keep up with our pressing. We're going to do the same thing for the pull-ups to help make those numbers equal. From a performance standpoint, what that allows us to do is it lets us target the low-hanging fruit. By simply attacking our weaknesses, we can allow ourselves to get stronger. Imagine what would happen if this strict press number on the right side came up to 14 or 15, and then we told that person to go perform a strict press with a barbell. There's a good chance that their strict press is going to go up simply by training that right side. From a sustainability standpoint, we're making sure that your scapula can move properly, whether we're pulling upwards, we're pulling downwards, we're pressing upwards. If we have an imbalance there, it can affect scapular depression, it can affect upward rotation. We want to make sure everything's moving smoothly so we're not overdoing it with one muscle group or overtaxing a muscle group like our rotator cuff. So that's an example, an explanation as to why we incorporate our upper body assessments during our initial screening.